shifting gears a little bit and trying to go into the details of some of the certifications that have been released, right? So we have the certified professionals, we're going to have the certified assessors, and the different levels of certified assessors from a training perspective, right?
Sure.
So what's the timeline on that? I mean, I know there is some chatter that right now, you know, the focus is to get certified assessors to a level 3, like the CA3s, and the focus is get the CP program, get the CA1 program, the CA3 program. Can you give us a little bit more color on that?
So exactly, that is the formal program, right? So those certifications are the first ones: the certified professional, the CA1, certified assessor 1, and certified assessor 3. Those are going to be ready by the end of the first quarter next year. That's the courses, the curriculum for it, the training providers, the exams, hopefully pass beta, if not in beta form. And that's when people will be able to get the CP certification. And then beyond that, of course, if they want to be assessors, get the assessor certification. The CP, of course, is for everyone in the ecosystem, including internal employees, as well as consultants, as well as budding assessors, right? So the CP is really the foundational course for anyone who wants to say, look, I know about CMMC to their employers or clients. So those will be available, hopefully, when the formal program begins. Now, after that, of course, we'll focus on CA5, hopefully within a few months, and then other certification exams as needed.
So great point there, and I just want to kind of highlight one of the points, one of the statements that you made, that these certifications are not just for folks who want to be an RPO or folks that are part of a C3PAO, C3PO. These certifications are also available and rather I think should be encouraged for the industry folks, the defense industrial base and their employees to participate in. So to your point that, you know, somebody who's an internal employee can say, I know enough about CMMC that I can help our organization make sure that we have the frameworks in place, the controls in place, and that frankly, we are supporting the overall requirement and are ready from an audit perspective.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. You know, I think the success of CMMC really hinges on all of the stakeholders being well educated and understanding what these 4 letters mean, right? Otherwise, it'll just be another 4-letter word. So it's important to understand the purpose, the architecture, the reasons why we do this. I mean, that's going to be part of it, but always, of course, the technical information and the specific path towards getting CMMC assessed and certified for an organization. So organizations would be well advised to hire people who have been through this training and are certified by us as certified professionals who understand exactly how an organization could be prepared for an assessment, both in terms of internal employees, you know, technical employees or management employees, as well as if they hire consultants to ensure that those consultants are also certified.
Right. Now, I don't know if you have this right now or it's still work in progress, you know, what would be a typical timeline? Let's say if I want to apply for a certified professional certification and then eventually get to a certified assessor level 1 and a certified assessor level 3. What's the timeline I should expect for me to get from no training to trained certified for CP, then trained certified for CA1, and then trained certified for CA3? What's the timeline, a typical timeline?
Okay, so all of this is theory, of course, because that really depends on how the training providers out there are going to provide the training, right? But the way that I see it unfold, at least now, and again, don't hold me to that, but the way I see it unfold is that for those who want to be assessors, they will be able to go through the CP and the CA1 almost together, basically.
Okay.
Right? So if each of those classes is a week long, they would sit through 2 weeks of classes and then take both exams. Now, for those who don't want to be assessors, they would just simply take the CP course and exam. So within a couple of weeks, you would take the course and then take the exams for both of those, and then you would start as an assessor. Now, the but that's only at level 1. Assessors at level 3, while at the beginning of the program, we may look at, and this is a big maybe, and we're always talking about it, as at a fast track for people to get to CA3 quickly because of the needs of the industry. Long term, you would need some time and some experience at level 1 as an assessor before you can even move on to the level 3. So there are some requirements, in our set of requirements that say that you need to have a few assessments under your belt before you can move to the next class. So that depends on how quickly you can get your assessments done and your experience before you go on to your CA3.
Understood. Yeah, I do remember, recall seeing that there is a level of certain requirements, prerequisites, and a level of experience needed in terms of number of years before somebody can apply for a CA3 level certification. So thanks for clarifying that.
And also the CA3 is much more highly technical. So we're going to look at the technical experiences. Right now, in our certification requirements, we're saying, cybersecurity, technical cybersecurity experience of some sort. But as the program picks up, we're going to have to be more specific, whether it's on other certifications that we would require in terms of technical certifications or some experience. We don't want to be very specific in terms of you got to have this specific thing, but there's many ways you can prove your knowledge in cybersecurity and technology. And the assessments at level 3 are technical. You need to know those practices. There's we go from level 1 in 17 practices in level 1 to 130 practices in level 3. So it's a lot more work, and you need to understand technically what it is that you're assessing. So those requirements will also be in play for level 3.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I know my team is raring to get trained and get the certification, to get the different certifications.
It's coming. We appreciate your patience. Everyone's been very patient. It just takes a lot of time. And there's people who are like, "Where's the training? What's going on? I want to be an assessor." And we're like, this is you gotta understand. And I really appreciate the excitement around this. But it's important to understand that as assessors, our job, we got to be able to do our job right, because we're responsible, yes, to the nation, but we're also responsible to the DIB and the DoD as well. And it's not a joke, because our assessment results could make or break a contract and sometimes even a whole company. So we just can't hurry into this willy-nilly just because people can't be, and I'm not saying you're being impatient. I appreciate the impatience, but we got to do it right. And so that's what we're trying to do, is to make sure that we create a program from a training perspective as well as an assessment perspective that can stand the test of time. And so that's why we're going through this beta period. And yes, it's time consuming, but I think, ultimately it'll be worth it.
Yeah, patience it definitely will pay out. And again, we appreciate everything you all are doing. Ben, again, thank you for spending some time with us today and sharing your insights. I know I learned a lot, and I'm sure the folks who will have the opportunity to look at this were to get some of their questions answered. Again, thank you on behalf of CohnReznick. Thank you on behalf of the Defense Industrial Base community. I appreciate your time and the insights, and hopefully we'll get more information, as you said, in the next coming weeks, and we'll be in touch with more of these insight videos.
Yeah, watch for press releases too. There's a lot coming. There's a lot coming down the line.
Absolutely, we'll be keeping my eye out on for that, Ben. Thank you again.
Thank you. It's great to be with you.
Thank you for spending time. Have a great day.